You don't even drink coffee.
Oh, yeah, like a milkshake or...
Oh, you get a milkshake. Oh.
You don't want to say a milkshake, mate.
This includes venues as well, so when you go out, get that rig out before you get kicked out. That's something I live by.
Because I know we'd go to horse camps and you'd meet everyone and then everyone you want to keep in touch with. You'd get on MSN and then...
You want to readdress that?
What?
What kind of camps are you going on?
Anyway, week of a lifetime. It was absolutely massive. I was all over the place, driving hours and
Didn't you
hours
just
a day.
do your weekly update?
Well, that was not it. How did you do it?
Hello and welcome back to what do we trust us with your two favourite hosts, Dawson Pross and
Hi.
yeah, got a I'm hoping you've got something exciting for me this week because I'm in the dumps, but we'll explain a bit more about that later. But actually, didn't we just talk about me being depressed last pod? There was a bit of that.
Oh yeah, no, I think we both were. To be fair, that was a pretty down episode. It was a good episode, nice episode.
They're all good
but
episodes.
the topic was a bit heart wrenching actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got a wild one actually. It's been a crazy week. Had a really bad coffee frappe the other day. It was mostly crushed ice, and I was like, "Whoa, this is crazy. This isn't good at all." And then also I went on a plane flight, and I did what the kids would call raw dogging on a plane flight. I know they were talking about that a few months ago, but it's just getting to me now, and this is going to be relevant because I'm 30. And I'm, getting onto the trends a few months too late. But rather than watching the TV of the person in front of me, which I always do, even though I could just watch it myself, I end up watching, some movie that the person's watching over to the left. And
you just get distracted. You're like, oh, I just want to watch. Especially if you've got subtitles on.
Yeah,
you're like,
exactly. And you just spend like hours just looking over their shoulder. It'd be pretty intimidating. And they're just like looking over their shoulder back at you, and you're like, no, it's cool.
It's cool. I know him.
I was reading because obviously I'm flying on Qantas Link.
So do they have screens? I
No,
think
they don't. They don't. Okay. So people have books though in front of me, like in the seats in front. So I'm reading the book of the person sitting in the seat in front to the right, and I couldn't see the left-hand page of the book though. So I was just reading the right-hand page of the book. Like, this is crazy stuff. Let me tell you, I was like, whoa, this is going to be such a good story. So I was reading just the right-hand page of the book, and I've got to say, it was fun. It was kind of like every new page, you'd sort of be transported to a relatively new scene, and you could just fill in the gaps yourself. I found I wasn't that creative, so the book was actually a pretty bad experience. But yeah, man, it's been crazy. It was called Betrayal. It wasn't like one of those smutty fairy books that everyone's reading these days.
That would be great to have for one page, because then your imagination would kick you. Do a pretty good job of it too.
Yeah. That's exactly. So I was reading it was like a mystery book. So suddenly you skip to a page and the protagonist is like tied to a chair in a basement. And you're like, whoa, and who did that? And you don't know. So
it's the fairies.
I was like, I can get around that.
You're missing the good shit. All
the left-hand
page on the left-hand side.
Exactly. Yeah. But anyway, top that, bro. That was crazy.
That's pretty crazy. And speaking of hands, I tried to donate blood today, and they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me. Because of my dislocated finger, because I don't have movement yet. They're like, because you don't have full blood flow, something like that it sort of creates a little bit of a risk. But
you were like, couldn't they just use your other arm?
Well, yeah, it's got nothing to do with the actual finger or arm. It's just because the tendons and stuff aren't fully healed. So if there's less blood, it might increase recovery time, something like that.
It's a bit choosy, don't you think?
Yeah.
I hear about how desperate they are, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's thumb is owie." So
literally,
chuck him
6
out.
weeks in, I'm like, "Come on, mate."
Yeah,
Not
that's
only
crazy.
that, how do I clean my conscience? I
was your karmic, you get the neutral karma with
literally.
I donate blood. I do all this stuff, but I donate blood.
Balances me out.
Yeah. I don't claim to be a good person. I claim to be now a neutral person. But
I'm equal, and now I'm concerned that I might be slipping towards a bit more of the negative. So I hope this gets sorted out pretty soon.
There's other things you can donate from your body though that maybe you could get away with.
Yeah, quite possibly actually. People could do that. They tried to get me donating bone marrow last time, and I was like,
that sounds
I don't
painful.
know. Yeah. I was like, I've seen movies and they scare me. And I don't know.
What kind of movies are you watching where they're going through bone marrow transplants?
What's the one with My Sister's Keeper?
Oh, no, I didn't watch that one.
Oh, well,
it sounds too sad.
It is a sad one, especially. That's just one that I'd actually feel sad for. Not this Marley and Me crap.
I was literally just about to say, like, I haven't even watched Marley and Me. What's crazy? That's what you go to.
Yeah, it's not even sad. I don't get it.
That could be the worst thing you've said on the pod.
I'm sure I've said this on the pod. I don't feel anything for the stupid dog. It's so untrained.
Oh my God.
I can't respect a dog that's untrained.
I've never, you probably said this take a few episodes ago, but I'm not really listening actively. I'm normally just nodding and going like, whoa, yeah.
Whoa, yeah. Oh my God.
Whoa, that's a pretty nuclear take, I've got to say. I've never heard that.
It's just, yeah.
To me, it's a universally approved movie.
No,
and
I didn't
universally sad movie. I've never heard that take, and I
couldn't even get through it. I didn't actually even watch the whole movie because I was like, I just feel nothing for this.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
I probably would have enjoyed that bit. I probably should have watched it for the reward of the peace and quiet. But I judge people if their dog's not trained, and I don't really respect them as a person because I'm like, it's like the one thing.
But where do you draw the line, though? Where does a dog become problematically untrained? Because I mean, it's kind of hard to train dogs, and they've all got their own little quirks.
Yeah.
And this is making me sound like a bad dog owner, but I feel like my dog is like a peaceful young man. But but is he a little bit goofy, a little bit, annoying around certain sticks and stuff like that? Yes. But is he harming anyone? No. He's just being a little bit untrained.
Yeah, and that's sort of fine. I think they're allowed to have elements of personality for sure.
Yeah.
But when it's their whole personality is just to, sit on couches, tear stuff up, eat everything they possibly can.
Yeah.
And just where you're literally replacing furniture and they're running around, they'll smack kids over and stuff. And it's like.
And people being like, oh, I can't have that because the dog will do something to it. It's like.
Yeah. I'm like, this is impacting your life significantly. Yeah. So I ain't got time for that. I don't know how we got there from blood donation. Oh.
Bone marrow.
Bone marrow. Marley.
Yeah. I wonder, is that probably because you love being a contrarian. You love staring people up. I remember there was a girl at school in high school, not a listener of the program, I'm sure, but you would often just be like, do you know what? Sometimes I don't even believe what I'm saying. I just do it to stir you up. I know you do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they make a good point, and you'd be like, I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
But here's why I think you're wrong.
100%. And like me and my brothers used to all do it, and then we'd all come.
Darcy,
and then
Darcy was like
chronic for it.
He for like the first few years I knew him, I was like, I don't know anything about this guy. All I know is that he disagrees with everything.
Yeah,
like you don't get a sense of who he is. You get a sense of who he's not.
Yeah, and then but like you spend more time, and then all of a sudden you're with a different group of friends, and then all of a sudden he's arguing the side that you were arguing with the same points, but a better defense because he knows how they'll attack him. So like, and I used to do it all like that all the same time. Like, I agree with you, but I want to hear your logic because I don't know if it's sound. And so you sort of educate people like that. I have had to delete a lot of like Facebook memories from back in the day because I think like in high school I used to just post statuses just to see what would come at me, so I could sort of practice debating. But obviously
debating. I don't know about that.
And looking
seek
back
attention.
Yeah, maybe a bit of that. But looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, I can't have a status sitting there like that.
No,
like, that is
not even
okay.
Not even as a thought experiment, because like
people would believe you.
Like, hey, don't worry. I was 15, but I posted that as kind of a social thought experiment. Like I was really trying to get people thinking.
I was trying to get my PhD early.
But do you think Marley and Me is your hottest take when it comes to cinema?
I think it's my best example of things, but like at the same time, like I cried and Click like multiple times.
Yeah, like everyone did.
Every time I watch it. Yeah. Well, because when it's family and like something I can really relate to, like, well, not that I have a son or anything, but like a father-son relationship, a brother dying, I hate movies where they just like The Notebook. where they kill off his best mate in World War II, and it's just
by the way,
glossed over. Spoilers, but it's just glossed over. It made me fuming. I was like, "What the shit? This is the saddest fucking thing in the whole movie." Oh, that bugged me.
I should have thought of this before we come in, but gosh, I know there's a movie that I'm really staunch on that I think is a terrible, terrible movie that is quite generally well loved by people, but I'll have to get back to it. It'll come up at some point. I'm going to derail the conversation to return to this one.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Well, the other thing that happened in my week, I turned 30.
Oh, bravo. Welcome. I didn't think it was going to happen. I didn't think you were going to let it happen. I thought you were going to be like, no, I'm going to go out in the 20s club because it's no good for my image to be 30 years old.
I try.
Think of my legacy.
Yeah, I think I do everything in my power to keep myself in the 20s. Abuse everyone that was over 30 and just tried to hold my ground, but it does get you. It does get you no matter what.
It creeps up on you. It's crazy. You can't avoid it.
Yeah, and I had my breakdown probably 6 months before I hit it, I think. So I actually was pretty good, like leading up to it.
Came to terms.
Yeah. I think turning 29 was worse than turning 30.
I actually agree with that.
29, I was like, oh, holy shit, we're there. We're nearly there. Oh, fuck. You hit 30, like, I'm still here. And there's actually a lot of positives to turning 30.
That's crazy because you're new. You're new to the club. You're only a few days into this. Like, I've only been 30 since January 2024.
Only?
I feel like I've been
nearly 40, mate.
Shut up! They can't do that to me now. We're so close now. I'll admit the age gap felt different when you were in your 20s and I was 30.
Yeah.
I mean, when you were 29 and I was 30.
Yeah.
Now I'm 30 and
you're getting
30.
married and shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you do in your 30s.
But yeah, no, I just I've been 30. It feels like for 5 years. I genuinely feel like I moved out to Longreach and I was like, maybe 3. Let's say 3 years. But no, I've been officially 30 since January. So happy birthday to me. It's actually the 9-month anniversary of that happening almost to this day. So that's pretty exciting for me. But yeah, I reckon it's the best years of your life for sure. I mean, it hasn't even been a year yet. And I still think like, whoa, this is going really good. I mean, it's actually been a shock. It's like been a crazy year as well. It's like the craziest year ever. And I want it to calm down, but I know this is good. We're onto something here with being 30.
True. You have hit it hard and been very productive. And I sort of like what you've done in your 9 months, 30s, what I did in my 20s, just constantly just doing shit, trying to cram in as much as possible. Maybe that's just how we are and that's just going to be life forever. But I guess with that, we're doing the road guide to being 30.
Oh yeah, that's what we were getting towards. It's the road guide to being 30. Brought to you once again by someone that's getting a crash course and someone who is a seasoned veteran of it. Professional, I would say at this point, because I've been training for years and here I am executing. Kick things off with step 1 and we'll just address actually being 30, turning 30. You have to accept that you'll never get a good reaction from telling someone you're 30 unless they're exactly 30. Those people get you. But young people or 29-year-olds even, like, seriously, anyone, they all immediately sort of like, they smirk when they say you're 30, like yeah, okay. And they say really condescending things like, oh, you don't look that old. Or like, that's not so bad. It's like, well, no one said it was bad. You're like introducing that.
We've just met.
Like, who said it? Why are we talking about it's not so bad? Like, what happened? What's the context here? And they also make your generation gap seem really big, partially because a lot of the times the generation gap is really big. Like, I mean, someone that's 20 and someone that's 30, that's crazy. Like, I don't understand. I don't know what you talk about, to be honest. But even like I said, even a 29-year-old will just go, whoa, slow down, geezer. Like, I'm not doing all that boring stuff. And older people, though, they'll give you slack. They won't be as impressed by it. When I was in my 20s, and I'd say, like, they'd be like, oh, what are you doing? Like, oh, I bought a house. I'm renovating it. How old are you? Oh, 28, 29. And they go, oh, good on you. Like, good on you. Make it. Have it a go for yourself. Then you tell them you're 30, and they're just like, as you should be. Like, I don't. It's like I'm the same person I was when I was 29, more or less. But now suddenly I'm not as impressive. It's ridiculous.
It's tough. Do you think it's sort of how you say you are 30? They're like, oh, mate, how old are you? And you're like, oh, I'm 30. Like, if you're like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, I've got this. Or if you're like, oh, yeah, I'm 30. They sense the weakness in your age.
It's a bit hypocritical of me. I think it's a good point, Dos, actually. It's your first good point of the program, which is well done.
At last.
I do still I do say it a bit sheepishly, to be honest with you. I do go, oh, I'm 30. I'm 30. Like, I admit, you got me. I'm 30. You got me. It's like the mystery goes away,
Yeah.
And yeah, because everyone turns on you when you're 30, unless they're 30. And that's a fact.
Fair. I'm gonna try approach this with confidence, also to sort of fake my way into it. But how old are you, mate? Bang, I'm 30. Let's go.
Jeez, bro. Like, this guy's weird.
Yeah, I'm not just Dos now. I'm Daddy Dos now.
Oh, no, you're not. You're not. You can't. You are not, dude. I mean, you are. I guess in some contexts you are. Fair cop, but
step 2 is you're officially wise. See, this is sort of like the more of the positive spin on it, because now you can actually be like, you get wiser with age. You are age now. You're wiser. Like, if someone says, they're like, oh, I do it like this. You can just be like, oh, I've got a better way to do it. And you tell them, because you're wise.
Young people,
respect your opinion. Fuck it, everyone.
I suppose maybe the 40 to 50-year-olds go, oh, this guy's someone I should take seriously, and they're telling me something that they've probably tested over years, and it might be a new approach.
Exactly. So there's more of like, oh, that's maybe the more modern way to do it. Instead of like in your 20s, they look at it like, that's just the lazy way to do it. And yet it's the same advice.
Yeah, okay. Copping that, getting that respect that way. This is my favorite thing, and this has probably been a recurring element of the pod for a few years. All the best hobbies suddenly become available to you. It's like they didn't exist before. I know some people maybe did a little gardening, or someone that was interested in gardens, specifically gardened when they were 20. Fine. Someone that was interested in staying home and like sitting on the porch and just like watching the world go by. No one was doing that in their 20s. I'm sorry, that didn't happen. That's for sure. But all the good stuff. I mean, I could think of more, but maybe I can't. It's just like you can do a whole bunch more. You can do a whole bunch of things
you've been doing for ages as well.
I can't think. All I can think about is gardening at the moment. Running
marathons. They're like the biggest ones that everybody does in their 30s.
In your prime, yeah, there is sort of like scratching for relevance. It's like I'm still in my prime. 27, maybe. I'm pretty sure like the objective general prime that you are ever in. Sorry to break it to you, Dos. Again, not scientifically backed, but don't fact check it.
I've been tearing calves and hamstrings for years, so I argue that's held me back from my prime yet.
Exactly. Now you can just sort of ease into it. You can slow it down a bit, take it a little bit easier, and then build up. And then suddenly you'll be, by 37, 37 is going to be my new prime, I reckon. I'll be tearing it up by 37. But yeah, all the best hobbies become available to you, and they become very accepted. And people don't go, they go, yeah, okay, nice, good for you, man. Bet you're doing a good job. Building trains. Suddenly you're into Lego. It's like, yeah,
Lego's back. I've got a few mates that have hit 30 and they're going after Lego, and I love it because I'm like, this is great. This is not what I expected. I thought I liked Lego as a kid. That was just it.
Like, I'm dreaming
there's a new wave.
I'm dreaming of the Lego city that I'm going to build one day with the Lego railway set that goes around. Like, it has to have that because that's just dynamic. It brings it to life.
True.
But yeah. You can dream of those things, and it's cool. Yeah. You've got the money to buy it, and you've got the money to do these things as well. Maybe that's what it is. Suddenly you can do a proper job of it.
Yeah. A whole room dedicated to it, and you can just get into it.
Yeah. I mean, or you could, think about having that room for your kids. But I mean, maybe you will go down the route of just living by yourself and having a Lego room, Dos.
Yeah. Well, who said anything about living by myself? Positive vibes. Let's go. Well, actually, speaking, Dave, step 4, dating just got easy.
Whoa, that's a huge call from you.
It is, because I've been struggling for a long time. So I'm hoping this is going to work for me. But like being 29 and sort of 28, like, people that are looking to settle down are not putting those age ranges in because they assume maturity and wisdom, which we've highlighted before, hits at age 30. So now all of a sudden, all the dating apps, you're in a new category of where people are ready to settle down and make the most of it.
That's
so
kind
I think
of exciting, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
are you in that category now?
Oh, they don't know that yet. No, I am. You got me. I'm just joking.
It's a whole new demographic to play, to mess with.
Exactly. I've just entered a new ball game. I've hit the masters of how footy players retire and then there's like a masters league that you can enter.
And they go from being like irrelevant to the GOAT of like masters.
Yeah. Literally.
Like, I've seen, I mean, this isn't a fair example, but I'm seeing like bloody Betts, his highlights from like whatever country league or something he's playing. He's just like still hitting bloody goals from the ridiculous part of the pocket. But you just know that's like he's tearing it up.
Yeah, 100%. It's a different league, and
Yeah.
you've still got those skills from when you were up in the higher leagues. So I like to think I was in the higher leagues, even back in my 20s. You know, I was grinding away. It's in the trenches, and I think those skills are going to come in handy now.
Step 5. It's actually kind of controversial because I'm going to take it away, and you feel free to disagree.
Ooh, okay.
Step 5 is get excited about turning 40.
Oh, that's yuck. That's disgusting. I can't. Oh,
That's a wild take, dude.
I had it
Seriously?
down. Start panicking for turning 40.
No way. 40-years,
Get excited. Oh,
It's sad.
yuck.
No, what are you talking about?
Dead talking to a 40-year-old at a pub.
Dude, the 40-year-olds, man, they're making proper coin.
Are
Proper
they?
coin.
Or are they already divorced and like half their wages gone? They got to like restart. They're back.
Yeah, and they have to keep making more and more coin to like pay for all of the other stuff. Maybe.
But they're
Maybe.
trying
I
to
don't
act like they're in their 20s because they're regretting things and they're trying to catch up, but they can't
No, dude.
because they're
These
too
are the
old to do
40-year-olds
it.
you're meeting on the dating apps, dude. I'm talking about like the settled ones, the legit ones. They've got, good money. They've really, really settled in with their group of friends. They're probably really rooted into a certain place. Like they're settled somewhere. Oh, settled.
Yeah.
Oof. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Security, stability.
Ooh, talk dirty to me, boy.
Think about it. I've always been very critical of 5-year plans and stuff like that. Oh, get me a 10-year plan now, please. Let's go.
Mate, you'll love this. My roommate asked if I wanted to watch a movie tonight, and I was like, whoa. I don't want to commit to anything. It was like 5 hours later. I can't mentally think that that's how my night's going to go. Like, I just want to imagine anything could happen, Dude,
you're a 30-year-old pretender, dude. You should be like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go out. Let's do it. Let's watch a good movie.
Yeah. Well, I'll get there. I'm getting there. I'm training. I said, look, I'm free tonight. Let's just play it by ear.
You don't even have to go anywhere. You're literally there. You're ready for it.
I was on the couch. I was already looking at the TV.
Well, there you go. Hope you learned something there. Dos, what demographic of Rogers / Trustuses or Trusters?
Trusters. I don't mind that.
In their 30s.
Shit, that's good, actually. Sorry.
What are trustees? Like,
yes.
like
trustees.
trust fund babies. They're like trustees.
Yeah, because we're the knowledge trust fund. And they're the trustees of our shared knowledge.
That's pretty good. I actually like it. We've done it.
Yeah.
Trustees.
It's taken 11 episodes, but we've got a nickname for you.
We'll stop calling you the Boardman Ducks. We've got a proper one for everyone. It represents everyone.
We might even stop, abusing you behind your backs.
Yeah, we're 30 now. We got to settle down.
Yeah, we're going to respect our elders as well.
Exactly.
But I think we are probably more at the upper echelon, like the older category of trustees. I reckon.
We are.
Yeah, I think that's good though, because everybody's going to learn how to turn 30 now.
Step 2, you're officially wise.
So once they turn 30, they can have their own podcast, and then they'll probably stop listening to us.
Yeah. But I mean, now as I said in step 2, we're officially wise, both of us, and our advice is even truer than it was before.
Yeah, well, I've got a little bit of advice on. Oh, actually, we did lose a listener because I had a transphobic experience with one of our listeners and an ex-guest, actually, Christian.
Christian. We lost him. Is he okay?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Oh,
I'm not
sad.
gonna be able to.
This took a bad turn.
Yeah, so he came down for my 30th, so stayed the weekend, and then I was walking off with him, and the tram was coming, and it was the weekend trams as well. So post. Yeah, so he was going home, get back to Ballarat. And
What time was this? How late did the trams go?
No, it's just like Sunday daytime.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. He stayed the weekend and then shot off. And then the tram's like coming, and I was like, are you gonna do it? He's like, I don't want to. I don't think I can. And weekends it's like a 40-minute delay, and then you miss the train in the city as well, and that's an hour delay from that. So it could have been huge. And he's like, oh, and then like we're walking, and we're still walking, and the tram stopped, let people out. Everybody's got on. It's still sitting there.
How far are you from it?
10 meters.
10 meters? Come on.
And the driver's looking at us because we're walking right towards it. And I was like, and then my mate's like, I have to. And then Christian just starts running, and then just does not like a hard run, but enough of a run that the guy knew to hold the doors, and then let him in. And I sort of laughed at the tram driver as well. We had a bit of a smirk because I walked off.
You were like, look at this loser. And he was like, yeah, this guy, loser.
Yeah. And then as the tram went past, I looked back and I saw Christian at the window,
head in his hands,
looking at me, head down, just because he knew I'm never going to see him again. That was like our last moment together. I can't be seen with someone that's going to run for the trams.
No. You just can totally lose respect for a guy. You think you know a guy, honestly, and then he runs for the tram.
You know a guy. You think you've been giving him great advice for years about dealing with trams, and then he go and does that shit.
Yeah. So it's not that he's going to stop listening; it's that you've blocked him. You've like IP blocked him.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Even if he logged in on a computer in like
Boardman.
Adelaide or Boardman, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. He wouldn't be able to find us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a bit sad.
It is a bit sad. Oh, well, I forgot his name. I've completely erased it from my mind, but I'm sure we've lost a good friend.
Well, you get that in the big jobs.
You're 30 now. You've got to start culling that social circle.
True.
Find the really high quality ones.
Yeah.
Step 6.
Step 6, yeah. Cut them. Cut everyone that doesn't bring value to your settled life.
Exactly.
But I've got a new one. I've got some blind rankings for us.
Love it. I always look forward to this. I always want to bring you one, but I've looked at a lot of my it's crazy because normally I bring such like fire ideas and content, and I looked at all my rankings and I'm like, blind rank flavors. There's no edge.
just flavors.
Just flavors. And like,
No
I feel like
content.
at the end you'd be like, I don't really agree with this, but no harm was really done in saying they prefer banana to strawberry. And I spent hours working on that, but here we are.
Yeah.
So thanks for doing this. Thanks for doing this for us.
Yeah, well, this one could go either way. Well, no, it couldn't. I think everybody's had this experience, and not everybody responds with every way that you can, but everybody has a way that they respond. So I've got blind rankings for things you say when someone knocks on the toilet door.
Whoa. What? Where did you come up with this?
This might surprise you, but I was on the toilet and someone knocked on the door. And I full panicked. I was like, oh my God.
You saw 5 options illuminated in your mind before I have to choose one of these.
Oh man, I'm nervous. So, all right. You ready? You feeling it?
Yeah. Hang on. I'm ready. I'm not even going to think about what my go-to response is because I actually don't think there is a go-to response.
I was thinking this as well. I think I've had multiple responses in my time.
Okay, well, here we go. Bring it on. Let's go. Things you say when someone knocks on the toilet door.
Yeah.
You're amidst. You're still going to be here for a little while.
Yeah. You're not getting out in 30 seconds. You're sitting down, just to clarify.
Yeah.
You're halfway through your brain rot scroll. Through Instagram. You're not ready. Yeah. First one, simple. You got your hello / yes. They knock. You're like, hello. You're like, yes.
No. That's low tier. Really low tier. I'm putting it at 4.
Oof.
So I think there's worse things you can say, but I feel like hello or yes. It's like, I don't know. I'm like, embarrassed if I'm knocking on that door.
Yeah, I think I'm a chronic yes. I'm always like, yes. like it's a question.
Yeah, it's like, can I help you? It's like, well, I mean, I think we both know what we're trying to achieve here. It's like, yes.
And then we've also got just silence. They knock and you just silence. You wait for them to wriggle, and obviously it's locked, so you're safe, but you're not saying anything.
No, you're not. I mean, now we need to get. If we can be honest with you, that's a 5 for me because that's no way to do it unless you're in one of those like unisex single, you know, where you like access the toilet and it's just the toilet and the sink and there's a full door that blocks it.
Yeah,
right? Not like a cubicle where there's numerous,
like the disabled
like
toilet
doors.
sort of vibe.
Yeah, basically,
yeah.
and not the ones where you're like there's like a row
so you're
and
not
there's like
right next to the door. You're a bit of away from the door.
Also, like they're not breaching that and they're not checking under or over the top. They're not.
They're not breaching.
Well, it's, you know, if all that's sitting between you and a predator, let's face it, someone that wants what you've got, is a thin cubicle door that you could, you know, you come up to probably here. Like I'm looking at your forehead. You could almost just like stand on your tippy toes and be like, to confirm the silence. Oh, actually, I scared someone in there.
Yeah, and you also
or you
like
could go underneath and just be like, oh, sorry, mate, I didn't hear anyone was in here. I knocked.
Yeah, and it's not your fault if you're looking because no one said anything.
And
so
also, you're thinking about like you're thinking about everyone else. Like this whole lineup could benefit from me opening this stall up. You know,
I'm doing community service.
Oh, say something, mate. Now I'm looking at you. Now I'm stuck staring at you.
Say hello, yes, man.
Yeah. At least say hello or yes.
Yeah,
come on.
I'd say something else, but I can't yet because we haven't got to those rankings.
Yeah, it's a 5. I think that's. I mean, there's probably something worse you could say, but I just think I think saying nothing helps no one.
Yeah.
Unless you're locked up, unless you're in your fortress of solitude where like someone knocks and there's like you just know they can't look over under.
Yeah, I feel less guilty when I knock and they don't say anything, and then I knock again because you try, and then it's still locked. Then you're like, oh, I think there's someone in there, and I know
I'm thinking
I'm more of an alpha than him already.
Yeah.
I know I've won. If he walks out, I'm like, you bitch. You were pissing and you were sitting down. I know it.
No, I feel like at that point they're looking for like the phone number on the door to like call this number if this place is locked without anyone inside.
True.
Or maybe someone's sick. Or maybe you're like, oh, it's an emergency. Call the ambulance. Call the fire brigade. Someone's down there had to have a seizure. Like suddenly, you know, bloody Captain last name
Sully
is coming to get you. Sully. Okay. Yeah. It's a pilot. Yeah. 5. It's 5. Simple.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah. All right. Next one we've got come in. You know, it's quirky, it's witty. You know, you're lightening the mood. Shit, maybe they're into it.
That's actually really good. I think that's a 2. I think that's really good. It's really good. I think it says, I'm in here and I'm addressing it. Yeah. I'm also addressing that, like, you know, you're not coming in, but like, it's a power move. It's actually a really big power move.
Yeah.
I like that's. Could there be a 1? Could there be something better than that? I feel like that's really good. I feel like I'm going to take that on board.
Yeah. So you're sticking with 2?
Yeah. Would you'd like that one, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I think I actually want to be more confident and say that now.
I think I'm going to take that on.
All right. Next one. We've got they knock on the door, and you go occupied.
Yeah, that's a 3. That's definitely. I feel like that's middle. I feel like that's not
it's professional. It's professional. You know, it's a work. It might be it's a work environment.
Occupied.
Or you're just showing that you're a corporate soul.
Yeah, you could squeak out a few syllables. Like you weren't like yes, you know, like occupied. And I know we're putting on different voices here, but even if you said occupied, it's kind of like you know you got a few syllables out. I'm proud of you.
You've got a chance. Even if you stuff up the first bit, you'd be like pied. And then I'm like, oh, okay. Sometimes I say yes, and because you haven't said anything in the 15 minutes you've been in there, you've forgotten how to say words. You know when you haven't said anything for ages.
You just repeat the first thing you see on your brain rot reels, and it's just like something completely like inappropriate or something.
Yeah.
I can't think of an example because I don't look at reels or brain rot. I'm gardening.
Oof. Yeah, that's my
So this is
brain's
it. This is number one. The best thing to say when someone knocks on the door to a toilet that you're in.
It's who's there. So you got to knock, knock. Who's there?
Look, I like it, and I'm happy for it to be my number one because it's in the vein of come in. But I feel like come in does a better job than who's there.
I think you should have went with it. You should have just backed your guts. What did you think was going to be out there that was going to be funnier than that? Like, that was a strong.
Maybe I wasn't looking for the funniest. I was looking for the most normal thing to say, and maybe there's there is no normal thing to say.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Maybe sorry, mate. No, I'm not really sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. Yeah, I was here first. It's fucking mine.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, I stand by my call, but I do think
who's there's not bad. It's pretty quirky.
Yeah, who's there's good. It's fine.
Like, who the fuck's out there?
Nah,
get out of here!
And
then you look under the door. There's no feet, and it knocks again. Holy shit! Please, who's there? Please tell me.
Maybe another good one is like someone knocks is that you look back at them and be like, no, not for a little while here, mate.
Nah,
you come over the top.
How the fuck? Yeah. Oh, that would be a roller coaster.
Yeah, maybe that's the way to do it. But no, that was another probably your best blind rankings. Love them, love them. I'm gonna try and look after you, Dos. I'm gonna try and come up with one.
Give me something to work with.
And I did come up with good things though, and we don't really have a podcast segment for this. We've got the transfer, we've got blind rankings, blah blah blah. We don't really have a podcast segment for this one, but I've been putting some thought into my comedy set, as you would be. I think we're all putting thought into it.
Always.
I know, like, I keep getting stuck very early on because you have to be a bit funny. You have to be kind of a bit of a comedian to be able to come up with the comedy set, and that's sort of where I get stuck.
Actually, you kind of got to be pretty autistic, to be honest. They seem to be the funniest people. The ones that don't, like, they can think more critically about the funny moments.
No,
and
that's disgraceful. What? I'm calling that out right here.
I'm not saying it's a proven fact, but I'm saying I think they're funnier than most of us.
Well, like, I'm gonna have to leave you with that. Okay. I want to talk about my set. Okay, you think about that for a minute.
I feel like the way you're saying these words, it sounds like you're trying to put this in as part of your set, and it's kind of hard to watch.
Well, no, because as part of my set, I realized that it's scary to say something that you think is funny and for people not to laugh. Because you're trying to make them laugh. So I thought maybe it'd be a really good way to protect your ego and protect your sense of confidence is to start every joke with like, "Oh, my mate said," or "Oh, my mate told me this one," and then you go on to say the joke. And if it's really funny, people laugh and they go, "Oh, that he made this. He told these really funny stories that his mates told him." But if you go like, "Oh, my mate said that he hates going on airplanes because X, Y, Z," and no one laughs, you can be like, "Yeah, I don't think my mate's that funny either." And it's just like you can't get out of it. Like you can sort of like turn on your mate.
Yeah, fuck that
guy. Yeah, he said that to me, and I didn't think it was very funny. You know? And then you go to the next one. My other mate though, he's pretty funny. He said this, and this. And if no one laughs, you just go, "Yeah, he's normally really funny." But actually, I thought to myself when he said, I was like, "That's not that funny." And I thought I'd just let you know that And then it's something like, "My mate said this," and it's really funny. You go, yeah. So it's like, yeah, I've got funny mates, and I can tell their stories, and you guys laugh. Everyone's a winner. Simple as that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be as interested in your story if you were like, "Oh, my mate said this." I was like, firstly, I'm your mate. I don't believe there's more.
You'd be sitting in the audience just heckling, being like, "I'm his mate." He's got no one else.
I've seen it. I've been to his wedding. It's me and family.
Anyway, well, food for thought. I got a feeling that it's going to be a huge hit. I think people are going to really love it. I think it possibly gets platformed on Netflix. But
so then, are you saying your next like, so you do a comedy show, your first show, you're saying my mate said, and then your next show, you're just saying I said this.
No. Because if I say it and it's not funny, then it's embarrassing. I look like an idiot.
It's confirmed funny from the first show. People have laughed.
But
so then are you saying when you retell the same joke somewhere else, you're going to say, I said this?
Yeah, what if that joke is, what's for a different demographic and the jokes that hit for one group didn't hit for the other?
You're just going to consistently say, my friend said this.
Single joke I'll attribute to a mate. And if it bombs, I get to pretend that, that mate wasn't very funny. I said to him, that's a pretty inappropriate thing to say. And then everyone goes, yeah, I get clapped her sort of thing. People go,
get it.
Call them out, yeah. And if it's really funny, I just go, I know that was my joke, so whatever.
Spoiler alert,
you'd never say that. I'm sorry. Maybe at the end of your career, at the end of my career, after numerous successful specials, I go, guys, these mates, all the funny mates I had that I said jokes about, that was me. The unfunny ones, those are my mates. I didn't think they were that good.
I did mix the content. The ones you laughed were me.
Yeah, every time. Anyway, food for thought. I think it's pretty good concept, actually.
Do they have like a stand-up in Longing? Like an open mic or something?
Oh,
that would be all right.
I feel like there has been a comedy open mic. Oh, no, I don't think there has. But, that would be so fun. I would go there. I would live stream it. I would record the whole thing.
Have to.
Because I bet you there'd be some ringers that, spend all their days out with cattle and stuff that probably have some really good material.
They also probably
and the material
don't know
itself
they're funny, though.
Really good.
Yeah.
I know,
but the cows aren't laughing back. So they're probably just like normal chatting.
And then if they're like, the cows told me this, you'd be like, well, I'm worried about you, like.
Fuck this bloke.
No, but that'd be great, actually. I'd love to see someone put that on. Not me. My mate might, though.
Yeah, my mate might. I'll let you know if it's good. I'll tell you about it. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's all we got this week. I think, the Trusties have had a good listen.
Nice.
I think that's going to stick.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. And as always, we'll be back in a couple of weeks with a bit more juice. Are we going to be? No, we're not going to be in person for that one. But soon we'll have a bit more. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't really affect the listeners.
Yeah.
But hey, it's cool for us.
Yeah,
and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, give us 2 weeks. We'll give you something more to trust and
nice.
Trust us.